vision is no child should die because of their diabetes. And at the moment, this is now 80 or close to 90 years since the discovery of insulin. It's just amazing, shocking in fact, that children are still dying because of their diabetes. It really is a humanitarian program. There's very few programs that with $1 a day, not only do they assist families or so, but they truly are keeping a child alive. And the program in keeping that child alive then has that multiplication effect. Not only is the child looked after, but the family then is given a bit of a reprieve. They don't have to worry about where the next vial of insulin is coming from. And there's this flow on, so that by assisting the child, you actually assist the whole family. We're also looking at another aspect, and this is to try and empower the families with a microcredit financing scheme. And we've already been working with the Rotary clubs in Italy and the Rotary clubs in Tanzania. And the small amounts of money have been given to carefully chosen mothers of children with type 1 diabetes, and these mothers were then able to set up a small business, and that small business allowed them to earn enough money, which then was used for education and improving the health of their child with diabetes. So the program is now looking at not only of the child, but looking at trying to make sure that the child with diabetes has got access to education and then vocational training so that they become self-sufficient. It's a feel-good program, and I would encourage all people to just think of those people with type 1 diabetes who, with very little help, can actually turn not only their health but the quality of life for the whole family around. The program is based on the premise that individual families could donate $1 a day, and at the moment that dollar will keep 3 children with type 1 diabetes alive for that day. So the backbone of the program, and indeed that's where it started, was individual families just donating $1 a day. And then as the program grew, then we were able to get research grants, we were able to get sponsorship from especially pharmaceutical companies, and one of the pharmaceutical companies that makes insulin pledged a large amount of insulin. So we're now able to provide enough insulin for many of these children, and we have pledges of insulin over the next 3 or 4 years that will take it up to about 24,000 children with type 1 diabetes. The individual supplies of insulin are probably better donated to another organisation called Insulin for Life, and they collect small amounts of insulin that is extra to a family's needs, and then they transport it, and we work closely together with Insulin for Life. Now getting more and more people who are wanting to donate perhaps part of their time. So we have recently had a couple of people who are in the academic field, and for instance one's gone to India, another one's gone to Haiti, and they've had a look at the program that's working there, and they've done a site visit. So we're increasingly getting involved with people being able to donate their time. In the future, in the very near future in fact, we'll be more and more involved with increasing education and transferring of expertise. So people who have got expertise in diabetes may well be able to assist by being part of a training course. We found out about a young person, for instance, who had type 1 diabetes but had developed cataract, so that person couldn't see, and he he was enrolled in a university program and couldn't continue his studies because of the cataract. And by supplying a small amount of money to that centre, they were able to organise a specialist in that town to do a cataract operation, and now that person can continue with their university studies. Immediate things on the horizon now is to increase the number of children that are receiving help. We calculate that there are probably around 75,000 children with type 1 diabetes who live on the margins, really. Those 75,000 children live in desperate need of assistance. It may be insulin, it may be the need to be able to monitor their diabetes. So that first aim is to get all of the 75,000 children receive enough insulin, enough syringes, get monitoring so that they can have a healthy childhood. Now are moving to increasing the quality of care so that their diabetes is well controlled enough that they don't get the complications of diabetes. So we're now putting in a second tier, if you like, of the program, and we're working with the local centres to mentor with them, to network them with other organisations in the developed world, kind of a twinning